Does the real estate market dictate your success as a real estate agent? I know so many agents that are constantly making excuses. Oh, the interest rates went up, so my sales went down. That's not where we're at here. If you want the real estate market to dictate your success, you're in for a roller coaster, especially over the next couple of years. The economy's, up and down. We don't know what's happening, but if you allow the market to dictate your success, you will struggle in the real estate industry. What's up, guys? Jeremy Kane here, Real Estate Agent Playbook. Super excited for this one because as an avid follower of the market, I got to thinking that information is traveling so quickly, and we're allowing this market that we don't control to control our income and our mentality. And so I wanted to bring this to you guys today. I'm super passionate about it. So as always, podcast, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast, throw me a review. But I'm super excited to get in this one. So let's dive in. The real estate market is down year over year, but it's up month over month. It's a seller's market, but there's buyer opportunity. Interest rates are so high, but they're at record lows. These 6 phrases are constantly echoed through and through on all the news media. So who really knows what's going on? The truth is, any way you spin it, you can find a positive and a negative about any situation. Stats are invented to be made up. And so as a real estate agent, we need to step back. And that's exactly what I did when I got to thinking, and mentoring these agents and talking to them and, the market's doing this, the market's doing that. And I was like, stop, you can't allow the market to dictate your success. And the truth is, if you're worried about internet leads and the things that are going on, those headlines are really going to control, the narrative. And so, Zillow leads are bad and Realtor.com leads are down and all the things, but the narrative and the media is so bad. And when it bleeds, it leads, it actually is the truth. And so when you're relying on third-party things and, people to randomly raise their hand and say they're ready to go while not diving into content and creating your brand and telling your story, this is where you can really get yourself into trouble because your business is dictated by the market. So the first thing I'm challenging you to do is learn the market. I have a good friend, Nicole Ruth, who's an absolute beast when it comes to the market. That's a little advantage I have, but I'm sure you have lenders or title people in your space that can absolutely help you with your direct market. If not, check out Nicole Ruth's stuff. It's, applies nationwide because she's a lender and it's mostly in the financial sector. But this is something that I challenge you to do because studying the market and not having to cry wolf and not just, basically saying exactly what they're saying, and taking it and actually breaking it down and what it means to you and your clients in your specific market is a huge thing that you can do not only to create content, but when people are coming and asking you questions or coming at you like the market's going to crash and all the things, you'll actually have true statistics to back that up. So you must be a student of your market, not necessarily to, convince people to buy when they shouldn't and, vice versa, but know the market, know what's going on, know the trends, and it'll absolutely help you build that confidence in order to speak to the market and have those objections come at you and actually be able to provide good information, solid information to those people who maybe are a little bit confused by the headlines. The next thing is never forget that closings happen every day. Well, Monday through Friday, right? Every single Monday through Friday in the last 50 years, there's been a real estate transaction that closed, unless it's a company or national holiday and the title companies were closed or whatever. But understand that closings happen every day. 9/11, the day we shut down for COVID, all through COVID, all the days there's been closings that have happened. And if we kind of operate from that mindset of abundance instead of scarcity, and also understand that there's not only closings, but typically in a closing, there's 2 real estate agents that get paid. So if you can really examine that abundance mindset, we may have less transactions and prices may fall a little bit affecting commission. But at the end of the day, if we're, reaching out and helping people, you can build a solid 6-figure income almost in any market by closing 10 deals a year. And so if you understand that, operate from a mindset of abundance instead of scarcity, you will absolutely be able to separate yourself maybe from the ups and downs, the highs and lows of the market, and really stabilize your real estate career. And so, as we discussed earlier, this is the number one secret. So stop the presses, focus. Here's the truth. If you're able to understand what's going on in the market, you also understand that closings happen every day and there's winners and losers in every single market. So if you can be flexible and start to market to those that are winning in the market, and trust me, it's a lot easier to build marketing material and do all the things and create content for the winners. So if you're able to do that, you can absolutely just change your niche just a little bit if it has to be changed and get those winners out there in the market, right? For instance, when interest rates were up and sellers were getting a little bit scared, the market had really cooled and it kind of scared a lot of the buyers out of the market, sellers were willing to negotiate with buyers. So even though those interest rates were up, sellers were able to give concessions, and then they came out with all these buy down products, and you were able to get an interest rate that was satiable and actually not have to compete and go 100,000 over asking. And so if you understand that and you take advantage of that, that's who was winning. Those first-time homebuyers who were flushed out of the market for the last 2 or 3 years because increasing prices and all the things that we had to do, that's when things really took off. So understand that if you can change that and find the winners and develop a strategy to touch them and tell them that they have a chance to win, then you can draw clients in your sphere and help them and understand the market because you know it and understand why they're winning. And if you can convey that information to them appropriately, you can absolutely close a couple of deals just by doing that. And let's not forget, sometimes the losers need us too. And that's a little bit funny when it comes out of our mouth, but if things are bad and you're a resource and you can help them or get them out of a tough situation or a bind using your creativity, that's another opportunity for business. So all you have to do is flex just a little bit and be flexible, not staying in that niche. If you're a luxury agent and only luxury and the luxury market just goes to hell, then you need to be able to change. And obviously you're going to have to sell a couple more houses, if the market's different and the people winning, but at least you can continue to maintain that stream of income. So if you allow the real estate market to dictate your success and don't flex and find the winners, you will be in trouble. And I don't ever want to hear another agent say, well, in the second half of 2022, the rates went way up and skyrocketed and my business just went to hell. Well, that's because you weren't portraying a message to your clients that portrayed the opportunity for those first-time homebuyers that have been pushed out. And yes, are they having to pay a little bit more? And yes, are they having to, maybe settle for a home? The bottom line is they can get into a home and, pay those interest rates. And if they do go down, they're able to refinance down the road. And having those conversations and putting that information out there through your content will absolutely allow you to stave off any, sort of market correction or anything like that. Obviously, maybe the transactions go down, but if you're having these conversations, then when things come back, people will say, oh, well, Jeremy knew all about what was going on then maybe I'll reach out to him. So know the market, be flexible, understand closings happen every day, and the market will never dictate your success. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, throw me a review on podcasts, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.